Alright guys, we got a fun 4th of July special here. I'm tier ranking, I guess, every single backup quarterback in the NFL. Of course, when we get to the tier week, I will be ranking, I think, like 40-something quarterbacks. So there will be some backups that won't be in here, like, I guess, the ones who started last year, something like that. But I got a good amount of backup quarterbacks here. Some of you probably never heard of or forgot about. So yeah, it'll be kind of fun to go through these guys. Obviously, it's backup tier, so don't expect them, like... So basically, if you're number 1, yeah, it's probably good enough to start. And if you're F, well, how the hell are you in the league? That's kind of like the scale here. Like, they're not actually, like, good in some ways. So right there, let's get into this. And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the NFL. Of course, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy this 4th of July special. Of course, it will be tier ranking every single backup quarterback in the NFL. I have not done this yet. I think it'll be fun to go through. Comment down below for next 4th of July if I should do kickers or something like that. I don't know. This should be fun, though. Obviously, the tier ranking, again, it's the first one we're doing this year, but again, you won't see another one for like a month or two. Let's say like a month and a half, because again, that's when tier week is. Either way, though, number 1 is the best backup quarterback in the league. They should be, again, as I explained in the intro, they should be the starter. So, S tier is they're really freaking good backup. A tier, solid player, probably can start a couple games. B tier, I mean, again, they can move the offense when you put them in. C tier, I mean, they're not the worst backups, but they're not great. D tier, probably shouldn't be on a roster, but I don't know, maybe they can move the ball a drive or two. F tier, how the hell are they in the league, basically? Alright, let's first start out with Mike White. I'll put Mike White in B tier. Of course, he is a meme at this point. Obviously, he had, again, was a Jet starter, of course, in 2021. Of course, he went Offensive Player of the Week on Halloween. That was crazy. He had 4 touchdowns in that game. Then the next week, he got injured, and then he played through 4 interceptions in Week 10 against the Bills. That was a blowout loss. And then he played in 2022. Had a similar type of game against the Bears in Week 12. Then he kind of just got injured and kind of sucked after that. So, yeah, I'm putting him in B tier, though, because I think he actually is a pretty good backup. He's at least an answer. Sam Ehlinger is going in C tier. All right. The offense struggles to move the football, like, of course, when he was starting in 2022. The good thing about him is he's not afraid to throw the ball up. And he at least tries, I guess, to get rid of defense, at least. CJ Beathard, you might think I'm a little crazy. I'm putting him in A tier. Ever since, again, he had, of course, 2018, 2019 with the 49ers. He struggled. But, again, 2020, he had 6 touchdowns and no receptions in the 2 starts he had. And then... ever since then, again, when he's come in, I think, a couple times, he's been okay. Again, he really has played a ton. Of course, started with the Jags last year. They won that game. Again, even against the Panthers. I think he's a good backup, in my opinion. Again, maybe not a starter, but I think he's actually one of the better backups in the league. I don't think he's, again, like a guy you can't, again, forget about. Davis Mills, this is kind of crazy. I'm putting him in S tier, which is kind of crazy. It's weird. Of course, he did not make it out as a starter, but he at least can move the football when he's on the field. Again, he's been a starter before. So, it's, again, we've seen what he's been able to do. Case Keenum, C tier. I'm going to put him in C tier. He's older now. He was not good last year when he played. They won a game when he started, so I guess that's good. But I really haven't seen good Case Keenum since 2021. And, like, yeah, I don't even know. He just wasn't good last year. This is Jeff Driscoll, right? I think that is, if I'm wrong. Is that Jeff Driscoll? No, that's freaking Tim Boyle. I think we know where Tim Boyle goes. Of course, he's a UConn alum. He was bad at UConn, didn't even start that much, and I don't even know how he got in the league. Freaking Aaron Rodgers, something like that. And he's been awful in the NFL, too. So, yeah. I don't know how the hell Tim Boyle is in the league, guys, but, yeah, he is, and, yeah, he's awful. Mason Rudolph, he is going into, I'll put him in S tier as well. This is kind of crazy, but, again, he looked really good last year with the Steelers. Again, not a starting caliber quarterback, but he at least can come in and give me an answer, I guess. Kind of stability there, of course, behind Will Levis at this point. Malik Willis, I'll put him in D tier. The really only redeeming quality about him is that he's been able to win a couple games, but you've seen he's really struggled to throw the football. He literally can't do anything. The reason he's not in Tim Boyle's tier is because at least he can run, I guess. He's been horrible in the league so far, though. Jarrett Stidham, A tier. He's a good backup. Again, he wasn't awesome last year, I guess. It was pretty decent. Again, played for the Raiders, obviously 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I think last year was 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, something like that. But yeah, I think he's a pretty respectable backup there. Easton Stick, B tier. He's a good player, but I mean, again, you saw, like, they didn't win a game when he started, like. That kind of tells you what it's like. But, yeah, Easton Stick, again, he's not the worst backup in the league. And we saw, again, after, like, what was it, 4 years of him sitting on the bench. Again, he at least can do something. Carson Wentz, I'll put him in S tier. He's arguably the best backup in the NFL, in my opinion. Really, the reason he isn't there is because, I mean, like, there's other quarterbacks that aren't backups that are, like, that are higher than him. But, again, he looked really good in that Rams start last year. He's definitely a talented player, obviously. He's got a lot of grit. But, yeah, he does make some bonehead decisions here and there. Skylar Thompson, I think this is. If I'm not wrong, it might be. Skylar Thompson's going in C tier. Again, he got the Dolphins in the playoffs a couple years ago, of course, avoiding a collapse, I guess. But you saw, I mean, he did a decent job in that game against the... Oh, my God. What the hell? He did a decent job of that game against the Bills in the, of course, wild card round. But yeah, he's an okay player, I guess. Anthony Brown, he's going in F tier. The reason he's here, I think he's the backup for the, if I'm not wrong, the Browns, something like that. Whatever. What team is Anthony Brown on? He's still in the league, I know that. But yeah, he wasn't even good in college. Raiders, he's like their third string, whatever. Again, the Raiders don't have a good quarterback situation. Don't ask me why they got Anthony Brown. He was terrible in the preseason. He got cut by the Ravens. I think he was on the practice squad or something like that during the year. But Anthony Brown, he was not good in college at Oregon, and he got absolutely shellacked by Utah, obviously. Again, he's been able to run a little bit. Again, that was really his dual threat ability there. But yeah, Anthony Brown is just not a great player. Marcus Mariota, I'll put him in A tier. Again, I don't like Marcus Mariota really at all because, again, he just isn't very good. Again, the last time he started was back in Falcons 2022. 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. And really, outside of that, he hasn't really done much in his career. I'm joking. Again, he's basically a bust at this point. But yeah, as a backup, again, he'll be able to come in, he'll be able to run the football, move the offense pretty well. But yeah, he is not very good. Again, he's just not a starting caliber player, obviously. Jeff Driscoll, if I'm not mistaken, he'll go in C tier. Again, he can move the football, he can make some plays, but that's really about it. Cooper Rush, B tier. Again, he won some games with the Cowboys. 2 years, actually, of course, against the Vikings in 2021 Halloween as well. That was a crazy day for backup quarterbacks. Then, obviously, 2022 started some games. Went 4-1, I think. Something like that in that stretch. But, yeah, he obviously isn't a great player. But I think, again, in terms of talent, again, being able to manage that offense, he did a good job there. Don't know who this is. Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee's going in D tier. He hasn't really played at all. Again, he did a decent job, again, running that Stanford offense, so hasn't played in the league. But, again, I don't think he's going to be great anyway. But, yeah, he's decent. Tommy Cullins. I don't know how you don't put him in A tier. He was awesome last year. But, yeah, that's where I think he belongs. All right, yeah. Who the heck is this? Giants? Is this Bears back? Oh, this is Tyson Bagent. Tyson Bagent, I think that's who I don't know if that's right. Tyson Bagent, he's always going A tier. He's got an NFL caliber arm for sure. Again, you saw a lot of those throws he makes, but turns to the football way too much, and he just isn't really competent as a back. Hendon Hooker. We haven't really seen him, so I kind of got to put him in the C tier. Again, he had the ACL injury. I think he'll be good if he does get to play, of course, behind Jared Goff there, but has been great. Sean Clifford, I can say, is D tier. I think he'll probably be an F tier quarterback. I just don't think Sean Clifford's a good player. I don't know how he got in the league, but I mean, I guess he can run an offense. But yeah, not great there. Nick Mullins, B tier, I guess. I mean, he will make your offense like it's gonna struggle with him out there again. But he will throw the ball out the field. He'll move the football. But yeah, you're not gonna win a game with him because of just how much he turns with the football. You can always A tier backup though. I think he's a decent player there. Tyrod Taylor, he's probably S tier. I mean, he's always been a reliable backup. Obviously, he's not again great when he's on the field. Like, the offense, again, has the ceiling for sure, but he's not bad. Kyle Trask, earlier on CMC, I guess he might be okay. Again, he was in a competition there. Taylor Heineke, I think he's actually the best backup in football. Here's why. He has been, at least, again, okay when he's been able to start. Again, 2021 was a real season. He started 20 touchdowns, 15 receptions. He was good, again, for the most part, with the Commanders in 2022, again, before getting benched. 2023, played a little with Falcons. Yeah, I don't think he did a bad job really at all. Again, the defense really sucked when he was on the field for whatever reason. And also the receivers let him down. I think Taylor Heineke is actually the best backup in the league. He's been good, again, when he's been on the field. So, again, this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think he's the best back in the league. Andy Dalton, A tier. Again, he had best Panthers quarterback last year, even though it's one star. He'll do a good job as a backup. Again, you could argue he's S tier in some ways, I guess. But, yeah, he's old now, and again, the offense just won't work as well with him. But, yeah, he was really good in that one game last year. Spencer Rattler, C tier. Again, he's a rookie. I don't really know what to tell you guys. But, yeah, I think he'll overtake Derek Carr at some point. Jake Haener, C tier as well. Honestly, the reason he's ahead of Spencer Rattler is because he's been in the league a little bit while. Again, coming out of college, getting the prospect type of profile from him is he will protect the football, but that's really about it. All right, next guy we do have is Clayton Tune. He's probably going D tier. The reason he's not an F tier, he's going an F tier. It was an awful situation again in Week 9 last year against the Browns, but he didn't do anything well in that game. Jimmy Garoppolo, S tier. Again, he was not good last year, but he's still probably going to be a good backup. Brandon Allen, he'll go in A tier. I think Brandon Allen is also a pretty quality backup. Josh Dobbs will go in S tier as well. You can argue he's the best backup in the league. Pass runner, obviously. But yeah, spot starter type of guy. Again, the real difference between him and Taylor Heineke is I think Taylor Heineke could at least be able to make your offense somewhat okay throughout a whole season. Josh Dobbs, he'll fall apart at some point. Sam Howell, he'll probably go in A tier. No S tier. He's good as all these other guys. S tier backup, I guess. Yeah, Sam Howell, again, he's got some potential. Jacoby Brissett, for whatever reason, he's not on the quarterback list we're doing, but yeah, Ox put him as the number one. He's better than Taylor Heineke. Jacoby Brissett honestly could be a starter for a team. Again, we literally just went. We're going to go through him tomorrow, so I don't want to give too much away about that. But yeah, he's the best backup ability in this tier list. Bailey Zappi, D tier. No, he's going in C tier. Yeah, he was bad last year, but he was better than Mac Jones, so I guess that's something. This is not Jeff Driscoll. This is Jake Browning, he'll go in S tier as well. There's a lot of S tier backup quarterbacks. But again, all these guys, they're really good backups. Like, there's no way around that. Again, they're not good start. Again, they're not going to, like, guys you want to see starting, but they're all good backup players. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, he is going in F. He was so bad last year, guys. Tyler Huntley, he's going in A tier. Again, he's proven, again, he's a Pro Bowl quarterback. He's probably, outside like Carson Wentz and some other guys, he's the only quarterback in this list that is a Pro Bowler. So, again, he has that to say about it. But, yeah, obviously, Tyler Huntley's not a great player. Josh Johnson, F tier. He's like 40. And I haven't seen him throw a pass in like 8 years. Mitch Trubisky, Money Mitch, he'll go in A tier. Yeah, is he a great quarterback that we'll see on the field? Not really, but he's mobile. He'll be able to make a couple plays. Again, he's kind of mediocre, but yeah, not great. Either way, though, that is my backup quarterback tier list. Again, like, dislike. Again, if you really agree on it, again, say your opinions in the comments down below. That's your 4th of July NFL backup tier list. Quarterbacks for 2024. Holy crap. That's all I got for you guys. And yeah, enjoy your 4th of July, obviously. And yeah, see you tomorrow for the roster grades. Of course, for the New England Patriots.
That ball hit high.